Hello, and welcome back to the next episode of Deus Ex Mankind Divided. We are going on with Jensen's stories, System Rift, where we have been contacted by Francis Pritchard, who wants to get something from the Palisade Blade. He wants, his previous helper is not an actual helper anymore. He chickened out. So Francis needs our help. So Francis needs our help to commission this job.
Here we go.
So I am aware that I can probably contact the dude that will help me out, but he might get into trouble. So how about instead of contacting the dude, I will actually go through this route. Well, so far so good. A multi-tool. A lock that I can strike, but I see no reason why. Oh, okay, it's a complete cage, but I see only some craft parts over there, right? Some crafting material. Some candidate for being bashed. But with some nice little parkour session we can reach this little ledge. Okay. And that will take me all the way up to the roof, right? Okay, I see a camera. Do I see something else? Because a camera is totally okay with me. Okay, that's probably what it was trying to guard. Well, it guards the whole roof. Is there anything worth exploring on this roof? That's what I'm curious about. Oh, I got a free buy sell, that's... Of course, why not? Yeah, I see some crafting parts there. But is it worth the trouble? Nah, that thing will definitely see me. So let's not piece it too much. Okay. See a destructible vent. And the giant lift shaft. I think this is my approach.
Shadow Child's code appears to have worked, Pritchard. I'm inside the Blade.
Good. I was worried you might get sidetracked by some random civilian in need of a hero.
I had several enticing offers, but I turned them all down just for you.
Oh, goody. According to construction records, the servers are located at the top of the Blade's funicular, in numbered chambers. We'll have to figure out which one is Santos.
A place like this must have a client registry.
If so, it would be in the CEO's office. She has an executive suite on the highest level of the atrium. I suggest you look there.
So, well, at least we are dealing again with people. Right?
Attention all Palisade employees. This is a reminder that the newly installed bays for Tarvos security robots are currently active. We would very much like to avoid a repeat of last week's incident, so we ask that you limit your movement to areas for which you have proper security clearance. Thank you, and have a pleasant evening.
Commencing diagnostics check. Air purification system is operating at normal capacity. Diagnostic sequence complete.
This place is massive. Is this some kind of a toilet hook? What is here? Well, I see a vent. I think it's slightly safer for me to be in here than in the open atrium, so... And yeah, that does lead me to the toilet. With a good read. Robots of Venus. Oh, that's fictional.
Diagnostics check of hydraulic systems commencing.
And of course it's women. It's ladies. Can you see me from there? Not really. Executive suites, engineering and client services, tunnel security services.
Running
Programming.
diagnostics check in sector 11482. Diagnostic sequence complete.
Move to next checkpoint.
Okay, anything of note in this one? Oh, another vent. I'll gladly accept that one.
I don't remember. You spent so much time in the loo that I forgot.
Oh, the owner from up in engineering.
This must be Human Resources Office.
I think it might be coming from the adjacent maintenance room.
What are you telling me for? If you think it's a legitimate security risk, file it with command. I think that the only go, you shouldn't. Especially if that's
Running diagnostics check in sector 11759. Diagnostic sequence complete.
This is some big office, right? Can I kinda create some privacy here? The moment to fight back. I believe that's some story how the lady
Diagnostics check
was kidnapped. Isabella Trembliska, security level of 3, the same as her terminal. Well, I think it would be a waste to attack Palisade without, well, like break into Palisade without actually like well, hacking into all the consoles as well. So let's see.
Temperature readings in server chamber area are within acceptable parameters. Cooling systems functioning normally.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Running diagnostics check. Piping
God
integrity
damn it.
stable. Water pressure registering within
Access
normal
granted.
parameters. Diagnostic
But
sequence complete.
we managed to do that. Hopnik warning. Isabella, I'm on it. I have had conversations in and out of the office with Mr. Hopnik before. I am still surprised by this whole thing. I think there might be something else going in his life that is not on our radar, possibly drinking or family related. Retention weekly. Those Chinese competitors are quite active. We should keep an eye on them.
Warning. The facility's exterior maintenance hatch is open. Routine maintenance of structure exterior underway.
So, if I'm reading this correctly, Chinese companies are taking their employees, right?
Commencing diagnostics.
Well, I believe that's a normal corporate
Air purification system
hunting,
is
so
operating at normal capacity.
workplace activity.
Diagnostic
Isabella,
sequence
here
complete.
is the recent surveillance report for our employees' home life. 10 employees engaged in intra-office relationships. 5 employees affected by cold, flu, or virus. No, that's definitely what was with me. 1 employee faking cold, flu, or virus. 3 employees reported harassment. 3 employees serving suspension. 2 did not report harassment. 1 employee resignation. 2 employees engaged in verbal altercation, personal issue, warning in the process of being issued. 1 employee engaged in verbal harassment and 1 employee engaged in harassment via messenger. Surveillance report. Okay, 22 employees are dealing with typical family issues: divorce, no children, divorce with children, death of partner, death of child, death of parent. 2 employees with personal financial issues: Parker Cunningham and Dominic Yax. 1 employee with a persistent gambling problem, Dan Kuzmin. Surveillance shows an average of 6 hours a week at a gambling establishment. Current financial state is stable, but last week was near bankruptcy. Surveillance maintained. 9 employees with a significant substance abuse issue. Breakdown. 2 employees are actively involved in treatment. 1 employee has lapsed in their treatment. Ooh. 3 employees are not in treatment but should be. 3 employees do not have an official substance abuse addiction but were inebriated 3 or more times this week. This conversation was saved. So what do we do? Blah, blah, blah. So what do we get David for his birthday? And what day is it? I always forget.
Running diagnostics.
It's number I never forget.
1,
0622.
1, 7, 5,
It's also
9.
my mother's birthday. I was thinking we should get him at 2. Is that weird? That is a little weird and super cool. I guess we can buy him a session with his tattoo artist. But how the hell do we find out who his favorite tattoo artist? Remember, this is supposed to be a surprise birthday gift. Let me handle that. I work for a company that monitors its own employees' personal emails. I think I can get someone from programming to give me access to David's email calendar to see if there is any mention of his tattoo artist. Whoa, you're really determined to keep this a surprise. Yep, now I just have to remind myself. No, seriously?
Running diagnostics check. Water temperature fluctuation is within acceptable parameters. Diagnostic sequence complete.
Now. I do see some terminals, but I don't see any locked terminals. And there are 3 people plus 1 guard who overlooks them. So I don't think that's exactly beneficial situation for me to infiltrate.
Temperature readings in server chamber area
I mean,
are
this
within
dude does
acceptable
not move an
parameters.
inch,
Cooling
right?
systems functioning normally.
So why don't we just leave him be?
Warning. The facility's exterior maintenance hatch is open. Routine maintenance of structure exterior underway.
Perfect.
That's right. I was transferred yesterday. Name's Alistair.
Move to the next checkpoint.
Saw your name on the list. Welcome aboard.
Thanks.
We have a solid crew here. And if you were transferred, that means you're good at what we do.
Diagnostics check of hydraulic
some basic
systems
ground.
I
commencing.
see an elevator.
What would you say? HQ is known to screw.
I also see
Clear.
two dudes. I don't see the maintenance guy who I saw previously.
All systems functional.
Ah, there you are. I wanna now cross this atrium and have a look what can I reach from the other side.
Commencing diagnostics check. Air purification system is operating at normal capacity. Diagnostic sequence complete.
Can I get somewhere if I jump on this thing? No. I mean, I can probably get into trouble, but that's not entirely what I'd like to do.
Parameters. Cooling systems functioning normally.
At pharmaceutical giant VersaLife's cutting-edge rock assembly facility to find a more aggressive cure. Sources inside the R&D campus tell
Meeting
me,
room
that this most
and
recent
some
strain
east
mutates
corridor.
so quickly,
Maintenance
new
and
vaccines
utilities.
become obsolete before they can even reach infected areas.
Security rating of 2.
So experts are working day and night, not only on aggressive treatments, but on new cures and methodologies that will prevent deadly
Level 2
outbreaks
is
from
more than
occurring at
feasible.
all.
No clients.
This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
They may have batteries, but we've got this. Ashanti Enterprises. For all you need to get through the day. Ashanti.
Running diagnostics check in sector 1148.
Is
2.
the press a threat to our freedom? In the
Security
hands of
systems active.
Diagnostic sequence
It can
complete.
be. Underground websites and radio stations continue to praise the
So, anything of curiosity in this meeting room? The history of the bank.
Diagnostics check of telecommunications.
Okay. This thing right.
Diagnostics check of telecommunications commencing.
Yeah, that takes me to the this corridor, right? The maintenance one.
Warning. The facility's exterior maintenance hatch is open. Routine maintenance of structure exterior underway.
Marek Sebrle. Let's see, what do you have here?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Yeah, I'm busted. Yeah, let's not shoot the PC. I'm sure the PC has done nothing wrong.
Anomaly detected. Trace program access granted.
Hey Marek, the air duct on the first floor is due for cleaning. Please see to it as soon as possible. The code to the door is 8153. The work order has been logged in the system confirmation number.
The air fumigation system is currently active in the west side maintenance corridor on the 3rd floor.
But
Please stay clear of the air.
I'm on the first floor, right? Marek, we will get through this together. It's just one doctor's diagnosis. We have to get a second, third and fourth opinion to really know if you have cancer. Even if you do, you and I will fight it. We both knew that when you had the augment removed, you were going to be at risk for several diseases. Do you want to live an extra 10 years being healthy in Rabia, or do you want to live 5 years anywhere else? Let's talk tonight. We have enough in the bank to cover us for a while. Maybe it is time you quit the job. I'm proud to announce a revision to our health insurance package. All employees routine eye exam, eyeglasses, augmented eye, seniors, leads and managers. Oh, nothing about the cancer as far as I can see. To all employees, recently a Proxys kit was discovered in the East Maintenance Corridor on the 3rd floor. I am to remind you all that under no circumstances are any items related to augmentations permitted within the Palisade Blade facilities. Ownership of such items is grounds for immediate termination as a Palisade employee. So, whose Proxys kit is it?
Temperature readings in server chamber area are within acceptable parameters. Cooling systems functioning normally.
Ah, here you are. So this is an air shaft, and my assumption would be that with it I can switch the levels, at least to some extent. And we have some stuff over there, but I see no mean for me to get there.
Attention. The facility's exterior maintenance is now
Alrighty then. So destructible one or the normal one? What's the purpose then of making this passage electrified? Quite honestly, I see no point in it.
9.
Yeah, so this is the door
Diagnostic sequence complete.
on this upper level. Okay. And this one will take me this thing where I can see already a biocell, so like there is no fine or price to pay because I can immediately shove a biocell in there.
Running diagnostics check in sector 11482. Diagnostic sequence complete.
So you guard this maintenance corridor? But why?
Diagnostics check of hydraulic systems commencing.
Is it because of this shaft? To be honest, I'm not sure at which part of the bank I am anymore.
I'm friends with someone in accounting who let me peek at their actual net worth.
And?
They are insanely rich, but it is barely from the money they make from Palisade. Most of it is from investments.
Rich people make money off their money.
They have over 100 accounts in several tax shelter countries. All of them with other bank companies. Why do that when you run your own bank? I think they are up to something shady.
You looked at their personal accounts and then accused them of
The
being
air
shady?
fumigation system is currently active in the west
I don't
side
think
of
Oshiro and Halwa are part of some big conspiracy. And
Please
even
stay
if they
clear of the
were,
area until
what
further
would you do
notice.
about it?
I would expose them, get them arrested.
If they are as powerful as you think they are, they would probably have you killed first.
Horva! I should shut up.
Whoever worked on this last time did a pretty good job.
At least I know the 4.
Diagnostics check of telecommunications commencing.
Anomaly detected. Trace probe access granted.
And now I can calmly read it. Okay, Hello everyone. After an extensive investigation that included hiring an infestation specialist, we have figured out where the fruit fly problem originated. The problem is stemming from the recycle bins for the food and beverage cans. For some reason, most employees are not completely emptying and/or rinsing out their cans before placing them in the bins. We kindly ask that you take the time to empty and rinse all cans and containers before placing them in the bins. This will greatly help us to read the office of the fruit fly problem. Hello everyone. We have fully negotiated a deal for all Palisade Blade part-time and full-time employees with Teresa's Day Care. One of the great things about this daycare is the surveillance. The daycare facility has 1,000 connected webcams, so you can always keep an eye on your child or watch the quality work done by the caregivers. In order to obtain a personalized offer and to see how their services can help you, please come see me at any time. Cyber Attacks Report. Here is this week's report on cyber attacks attempts on the Palisade lava wall. Attempted. Okay. Well, aliens obviously are the most aggressive species because like more than 1 billion. The lava wall identified 4 new hackers this week. There seems to be more and more lately. We have the long tail grasping at straws. Hacker name Facosta. Hacker group Long Tail Fernanda Costa. That is a stupid hacker name then. AJ is Miriam Morales. Plug is Shara Morgan. Benedek is Gerard Papa. But apparently they have been dealt with.
Okay, well, this isn't loosening at all.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Diagnostics check in sector 117559.
In the same manner.
Diagnostic sequence complete.
To all employees, please note that due to staff sensitivity, the office's strict no fragrance rule is serious. Some of you have spread the rumor that it was all a joke email. The no fragrance rule is 100% real. Again, here is a reasonably complete list of products we are concerned about. Just this morning I had to send an employee home and find them for 2 hours of work. They had been told no fragrances and had been careful not to use cologne or aftershave, but one of them had used hair gel. We have noticed for the last couple of weeks that the recent fruits left for breakfast on the 3rd floor around 8:30 AM when most of the people are not in yet. Please be respectful of your colleagues and limit yourself to 1 fruit for oranges, apples, banana, etc. and a reasonable quantity of the berries. Furthermore, those fruits are for your breakfast and not to complete your lunch bag. After a study and estimate from 2 independent inspectors, management has elected to go with a fumigation option for the mold problem in our service corridors. Okay. A client of ours, Mr. Prom of Steiner Beasley, is having trouble logging in again. He says he's using the same password, but it is not working. Can you please look into the problem and remedy it ASAP? Now, here comes the most interesting part.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Running diagnostics check.
Well, that was nice. To all employees, in supporting the victims of the attacks in Prague, we would like to ask you to observe a moment of silence. We've had an amazing month, some new hires, and our first hire for Lava Wall 7. Crazy!
Piping integrity stable.
I'm trying to understand what is it that lies down over there,
Diagnostic sequence complete.
but I cannot quite figure it out.
Running diagnostics check. Water temperature fluctuation is within acceptable parameters. Diagnostic sequence complete.
I'm not interested in Tesla cartridge, but a biocell would be handy, yes. And then I want to check the West offices.
If everything was perfect, I'd be out of a job.
Diagnostics check of hydraulic systems commencing.
Now I found this thing, so let's put it into use.
Attention. The facility's exterior maintenance hatch is now closed.
But from vacation. Welcome back from vacation, buddy. Unfortunately, you must clean your desk before the boss
Piping
returns.
integrity stable.
Okay.
Water pressure registering within normal parameters. Diagnostic sequence complete.
Petra Novakova.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
As usual, I am reading that on pause because I don't want to trigger any guards or anybody. We would like to bring to your attention several events that took place in the restrooms, especially concerning the toilets. Last few days, many service calls were placed very heavily clogged toilets. For each visit, it was realized that the toilets had the same problem. They were clogged due to massive and excessive use of toilet paper. Miss Novakova, the passport has been flagged as missing lost. No one has used it since you walked out of here. It will not open anything now. We will issue you a new one when you return from your vacation. The latest reports. Data uploaded. Data deleted. Data downloaded. Rudolf Armor has a security level of 4.
Warning. The facility's exterior maintenance hatch is open. Routine maintenance of structure exterior underway.
That's exactly how it develops, right? Eventually you get to 4 and then it's like, well, number 5 is so close, so why not? Oh Christ. That's gonna be exciting.
Anomaly detected.
Or not.
Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Code hex, upgrade, and ball prank. Susanna, nice job on setting up the ball pit at Petra's desk. I hope I am here to see her face when she comes back from vacation. I really hope that Talwar and Oshiro do not cut their London visit short. They are not huge fans of pranks. Make sure to clean it up before they come back. Code hex 310 is now available. Here is the list of changes from the last version. Local dictionary personalized to each user. I have no idea what kind of software that is. So that tells me nothing.
In sector 11482.
Okay, is it the similar layout? No. We have now 2 things. There is a spam. When you hit the spam, the thing knows that you are here.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
No! I don't like using stuff just because.
Access granted.
Troutfire V7 review. We should not download the latest update. The latest version of the software takes many of the disappointing aspects of V6 and repackages them as optional aspects. Its poor design and the user interface feels like Troutfire is purposefully trying to get in the way of your work instead of helping you. The color scheme for everything in the menus involves black and gray. In all other versions of Troutfire, default colors were clear.
Diagnostic check of telecommunications commencing.
What do we have on this floor? Like over there we have a dude. We have an option to go on this staircase, right? To the west maintenance corridor. Let me first get back to the vents that I did not explore yet. Ah, so my idea that I could have climbed somewhere, it was probably the correct one.
Water temperature fluctuation is within
Question is
acceptable
where you
parameters.
climb.
Diagnostic sequence complete.
Threat to our freedom? In the hands of irresponsible journalists, it can be.
Oh no.
Underground websites and radio
Where am I?
stations continue to praise the Juggernaut Collective, an elusive group of vigilante hackers for exposing big money corruption.
Yeah,
What
okay.
these journalists around the world.
Okay. So we do need to go in this direction in general. But we can try going out over here.
Attention. The facility's exterior maintenance hatch is now closed.
So this is just a balcony overlooking the stuff, right?
How's that cramp doing? What? You've been sitting on your ass for the past 15 minutes. I assume you have some sort of cramp. You're standing in one place for too long.
No, it's just I have a lot on my mind. You know, what happened after the bombing.
Like, you have a cramp. You need to take some weight off it. If I... That's what
Temperature
you're saying.
readings in server chamber area are within acceptable parameters. Cooling systems functioning normally.
Could be something. Stay alert.
You'll be safe. I hope I be safe here.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Running
Move
diagnostic
to next
check.
checkpoint.
Piping integrity stable. Water pressure registering within normal parameters. Diagnostic sequence complete.
But I might be screwed out here. Damn. And I keep wondering what is that thing.
Running diagnostic check. Water temperature fluctuation is within acceptable parameters. Diagnostic sequence complete.
Oh. So you could have moved the stuff around, and that's how you would have crossed to this moving thingy. Okay, that makes sense.
Temperature readings in server chamber area are within acceptable parameters. Cooling systems functioning normally.
If everything was perfect, I'd be out of a job.
Let me go!
Warning. The facility's exterior...
Nobody saw anything.
Okay, well, this isn't loosening.
Running diagnostics check in sector 11482. Diagnostic sequence complete.
Justice warriors fail to see the bigger picture. The AUG incident threw everything off the rails. Since then, the rift between augmented
Waypoint.
Why? So deep. It's become impossible to cross. We need a timeout. A temporary separation of the classes. So we can clear the air and reevaluate how we can coexist peacefully.
So the sentiment that it is being enacted at the former level.
Damn it.
Around the world. Always watching. Because you are always watching. Caution. In part 1 of our 2-part look at the
Clean patrol.
In the west side maintenance corridor on the 3rd floor. Please stay clear of the area until further notice.
Why I gave it to me? It's so stupid. Sell that. I get big money. But the robot piece of shit could get me in
Patrol,
trouble.
clean. Confirmed.
Check updated.
Well, it doesn't seem like I
So
can
stupid.
easily cross
Warning.
to this corridor.
The facility's exterior
Dude
maintenance
is
hatch
busy
is
over
open.
there fixing
Routine
something.
maintenance of
I
structure
believe he will be
exterior underway.
not pleased to see me. This one is also does not look like a viable option to go anywhere.
Why I gave it to me? It's so stupid. Sell that. I get big money. The robot piece of shit.
Because if they do, the level of hatred and suspicion aimed at them is horrifying. They want to feel safe with you.
Running diagnostics check.
Well, there you have it, folks.
Piping integrity stable.
So I
Water pressure
see
registering within normal parameters.
cleaning dude over
Diagnostic
here, but I
sequence
also see some security services over there with some vent.
An insightful perspective. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting.
Jensen, have you found the executive suite yet?
This involves a little more than just typing on a keyboard, Francis. I'm working on it.
Well, work harder. According to my research, the suite was designed to be isolated from the rest of the atrium. I assume it's intended to provide even more privacy.
Which means an extra layer of defenses.
Exactly. So be careful. Pritchard out.
Expansion plans for the Palisade Bank Corporation. Located in Prague, the bank's iconic blade facilities hold the largest and most
Commencing diagnostics check. Air
Here we
purification
have an
system
elevator
is operating
here.
at normal capacity. capacity.
And this is it what I can
Diagnostic
see.
sequence complete.
Sources close to the bank tell me that no hacker has ever come close to breaching the Blade's defenses, despite an almost astronomical number of attempts. Between you and me, folks, I think we're...
Hey, Petra. Yeah, I just got back from holiday. I forgot the code up in engineering. Thanks. Ireland. Yeah, my husband is from there, so he went to see members of his family who have OGs. They're probably moving to Rabia. Yeah.
Running
Plenty of
diagnostics
beer.
check.
The alcohol probably destroyed the part of my brain that remembers codes.
Water temperature
I might still be
fluctuation
drunk.
is within acceptable parameters. Diagnostic sequence complete.
I wonder if she's going places after she finishes the talk.
Is an antibiotic-resistant strain of tuberculosis that has been spreading quickly through the Indian subcontinent.
Locker room.
World Health officials are
I like that they just have a weapon cabinet over here. As if this is part of your uniform.
Temperature readings in server chamber area are within acceptable parameters. Cooling systems functioning normally.
Well, either she is not yet done with her chat, or she's not going places. I have a feeling these two also do not go places, right? Or at least we can deal with them this way. And this is where I saw it, right? Access to the, yeah, the... I just forget the names of things. How to call it? And, well, it's sort of an elevator, but it is not an elevator on itself. Is it?
Water pressure registering within normal parameters. Diagnostic sequence complete.
I must admit, I really like the maintenance corridors. They are much more confined, and thus they make me much more comfortable.
Sorry, that's our protocol. We don't have any indication of maintenance work scheduled in this area until later this evening.
I was supposed to start in the west side corridor and work my way over to...
Running diagnostics check in sector 1175-9.
The air fumigation system. No one is permitted in there.
Diagnostic sequence complete.
Start here instead.
Unit 7182. Confirmed. East corridor. 3rd floor. Checks out. What exactly is it you're doing?
Why? You going to give me a hand or something? Not sure I can explain it in a way that you will understand. How much time do you have?
Why don't you give me the short version? I'd just like to get an idea of what it is that I'm protecting.
I am running diagnostics on a water cooling system. Checking temperature fluctuation, vapor pressure, things like that. The river water is pumped up into the blade server chamber that's up in the...
Well, I mean, I don't mind. The same code for, it seems like, another shaft. And that takes me to that catwalk that I saw previously, right?
Running diagnostics check. Water
Nice.
temperature fluctuation is within acceptable parameters. Diagnostic sequence complete.
I like that a lot. Now, this seems like a great place to make a break. I think we can see our objective over there. This is this giant. I wanted to call it atrium, but this all is an atrium. Let's call it an aquarium thing. Is apparently where we need to go, and we will do that. But we will do that in the next episode. For now, I'd like to wrap it up. I think it was a nice one. And I'd like to thank you for staying with me. I hope you enjoyed the content, and in such a case, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, or otherwise let me know down in the comments what I can improve for you. And hope to see you next time. Have a nice day out there. Bye.